4175.
Yes, and Miss Felicia, if you need to send you any copy of my driver's license or any other seniors I've helped, just let me know. It's very important that you know who you're talking to today, okay?
All right,
Okay. And Miss Felicia, I want to pass the phone back to you here. Kind of fill me in. What had you motivated to really start, looking around for some burial or some life insurance?
I'm getting old.
Okay. me and you both. I guess when you say you're getting old, why would it be important for you to have some life insurance?
Because I don't want my children to worry about me.
Okay. So it sounds like your biggest concern is that you don't want your kids kind of having to pay for anything?
Yeah.
Okay. And, what would you say that they would have to kind of pick up when you say you're worried about paying for things? What would that be, like the funeral costs? What's your biggest concern there?
My biggest concern is just making sure they can, pay the funeral bill or whatever else they might need.
Okay. So right now you just want to make sure that you have something in place to make sure that your kids are taken care of and they're not paying for the funeral bill out of their own pocket, basically, correct?
Right.
Okay, and
right.
Since you don't have any coverage in place right now, Miss Felicia, I guess, who would be responsible for coming out of pocket for your burial expenses? So there's a clear white, now it's a clear pink. Who would be responsible for coming out of pocket since you don't have any coverage? Who would have to pay for things if God forbid something happened to you?
I guess my children.
Okay, your children?
Yeah.
Okay, and would your children, God forbid, be in like a position where they could come out of pocket for something like this, or would that be kind of tough?
I don't know. That's why I don't want to take that chance.
Okay, so you rather just make sure you have something there so that your kids are never like scrambling around having to pay for things. Okay.
Yeah.
You see it on Facebook, probably the GoFundMe's and the fish fry dinners. You don't want that to be the case for your kids, right?
Right.
Okay, here. And then any other concerns that you have, or you just want to make sure that those funeral expenses are just taken care of? That's all you're worried about, correct?
That's all I'm worried about right now.
Okay, amen. Okay, and for you here, Miss Felicia, it sounds like this is very important to you. What's been kind of holding you back? Have you not found anything comfortable and affordable for you?
Huh?
I said this is pretty important to you. It sounds like. What's been kind of holding you back from finding any coverage?
It's been too expensive.
Oh my gosh. So you value the life insurance. You just need something that's comfortable and affordable for you, huh?
Right.
Okay. Since you're so healthy, that's weird. What have they been telling you?
Huh?
What have they been telling you? What are the rates that you've been seeing? Has it been ridiculous?
I've been seeing like 8,000 or 9,000 for almost 100. I ain't gonna do that.
Only $8,000 for $100?
That's right.
Oh my gosh, that is ridiculous. Who are they trying to stick you with?
And I'm not gonna do it.
Well, Miss Felicia, I'm glad we're talking here today because that is absolutely absurd. Were they trying to stick you with one of those 2-year waiting periods too?
I don't know. They're trying to stick me with it, so I wouldn't take it.
Oh my gosh. Well, I got some good news here for you because that's like over $50 and more than you need to be paying. Okay. And for you here, Miss Felicia, we work with a lot of people here. This is looking good. Who are on like fixed incomes or Social Security. What's your approximate monthly income?
Oh, about 11,000 something.
1,100?
Oh, monthly.
Yes, ma'am.
You said monthly, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, about 900.
900. Okay. And is that going to one of those cards or one of those checking accounts?
It goes to my Direct Express card.
Okay, Direct Express. Okay, here for us. So Direct Express. Did they ever give you a valid bank account? Because they'll give you a discount. Do you have one of those or no?
No, I don't have balance discount, nothing like that.
Okay, you just have a Direct Express card?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see here for you. And then in regards to what were you planning for? Were you planning for more a formal burial or are you going to kind of go that cremation route?
I'm going cremation.
Okay, so having...
At least that's what I want, but I don't know what my children are going to do. I'll be dead.
Okay, whatever route you go with, you just want to make sure the money's there to make sure your kids are taken care of, correct?
Right.
Okay. So it sounds like having about 7 to 10 to 15,000 is kind of all you're looking for, correct?
I was hoping 2025.
Okay. Well, Miss Felicia, it sounds like you just want you want something there, but you just got to make sure it's affordable for every month, correct?
Right.
Okay. Well, I got some good news here for you, Miss Felicia. You might like me after this call. I have found the most affordable plan for you statewide out of all 26 companies. It's shown here. It's with a company called Prosperity Life Group. Have you heard of those guys before?
No.
Okay, well, I'll give you the quick rundown here for you, Miss Felicia. They've been in business since 1920. Around the 1920s, they are an A-rated company. They have not missed a payout claim in over 80 plus years, and they're also backed by the Better Business with an A+ rating. You're looking for something like where the cost won't change, there's no 2-year waiting period, and it's going to be there for you forever, correct?
Right.
I'm not looking at my script, I forgot it. Okay, and okay, cool. And then over here at Prosperity, this will be that one company that would give you that most affordable plan for you without that waiting period, and it's going to be way more cheaper than what you've been told here, okay? So they have 3 options for you, Miss Felicia, that they've recommended. You could really just go up or down, but you got to tell me which one will make most sense for you and give you the most peace of mind, okay?
Okay.
So they have a $7,000 option, they have a $10,000 option, and then they have a $15,000 option, and you could go up or down based off what is comfortable and affordable for you, okay?
Well, what is the 15 like?
Yeah, so the $15,000 for you. Can I just start at the 10 and go work my way up? Is that okay?
Okay.
Take control. Okay, cool. So for the $10,000 for you, that'll be everything that you really need for the cremation. It's probably even more than you need, honestly, Miss Felicia. That $10,000 will cover all your burial expenses, cremation. Make sure you're squared away there so your kids ain't, knocking on doors or figuring out how they're going to pay for your funeral, and then leave them anywhere from $3,000 to $5,000 left over. Okay, that $10,000 is not what you've heard before. That $10,000 will be $55 per month.
Okay.
Okay. The $15,000 for you, and this is when you're going to start leaving them anywhere from $7,000 to $10,000 left over, depending on if you're having an open casket, things like that, or having a casket arrangement. But the $15,000, I don't know if I'd even recommend this for you with your budget. The $15,000 would be $79.87. Okay.
Oh.
So,
okay, I guess I'm on 10.
Okay. So, and then the $7,000 is $40.15 for you.
No, more than that.
Okay. So, do you think that $10,000 for that $55.04 will be comfortable and affordable for you every month?
Yes.
Okay. So